Hi, beautiful people. It's Wonderful Wednesday. I'm April Roll, your ER doctor online, and today's video is my newest video for my Grow Some Food series. If you're new to my channel or you've never seen a Grow Some Food series, every first Wednesday of the month, I update you on what's growing in my garden, what's new, what's different, what's popping, what I've changed, and this is my Grow Some Food series for the month of November 2021. So if you are interested in gardening, you're a gardener yourself, or you just want to hang out with me today, this is the video for you. So let's go. As always, I start the video with a quick pan of the backyard. So we've got the lemongrass, aloe, and turmeric over there. And then we have my trees, the torpedo pots, and then we have the front here, which are my banana trees here. And then my pear trees. These are Stark Crimson pears that I planted from seed, and these are Royal Verano pears that I planted from seed. So they started to grow a little bit after I potted them up into these bigger pots, but the growth has been slow going. So, I mean, we'll just see what happens with that. Again, we have my sapodilla tree, my soursop tree, my dwarf mango tree that's getting huge, my mulberry tree behind it that's growing all the way up to here, my starfruit tree, and then in the back, Barbados cherry. So I'm gonna walk along and show you how I've cleaned up a little bit over here and see what's going on in my torpedo pot. So as you can see, they look pretty blank. And that's because I repotted these front 4 pots, and I put the fig tree, you probably can't see, but I'll get a close-up. I put the fig tree in this pot here. So let's just dive into a closer look at each one of them. In this pot where I had the strawberries, these plants, for those of you who don't know, these are the strawberry plants. These are just weeds that continue to grow back. And around here, I planted some corn just for fun. And this is the only seed that has taken so far. So we'll see how that goes and see how it looks on next month's video. In this pot, I planted Scotch bonnet, which I only see one little one right there that's starting to pop out of the soil. I'm really hoping for the other seeds that I planted in here to germinate and find their way to growth. But again, you'll see in the next video next month. This pot, I planted some broccoli, and I thought I saw, oh, right here. I believe this is a broccoli that has started to germinate, and maybe even here is a broccoli. But as you can see, if you zoom out, it looks like nothing much really. This one, I planted eggplant, and I don't see, actually I see two little things here. If you can see this green one in here. So, oh, and here. So hopefully next month we'll see more eggplant. And then on this one, I planted, so this one's gonna be interesting. I planted some bush bean, but I don't think they germinated because bush bean is really quick to germinate, which I found in the past. So I did get some gold moss cuttings from Wendyland, and it's, I think, Sedum sarmentosum, and it's a type of perennial succulent that you can add to salads and things like that. So you just bury them pretty shallow below the soil, and then throw some soil on top of them, and then they're supposed to take in a couple of weeks, and then hopefully you'll see that this is kind of overtaking the pot. Hopefully for this pot, you probably can see. If you can't, I'll get some of these leaves away, but this used to be the pepper pot. And I need to add some more soil to cover up this drip line, but this used to be the pepper pot, and I took them out, but I left this jalapeno plant because it was still growing jalapenos. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to take that one out. But what I did is I took the jalapeno from my garden hydroponic system, and I even have the little cube still in there. It's compostable because it's made out of corn. But yes, this I planted here, and it's doing well so far. This is the sugar apple. This, like I told you, is the fig tree that I potted up into this bigger torpedo pot. It is a Chicago hardy fig, and that's all we have for the torpedo pots. Again, I'm gonna put them in the front frame. I know this is gonna come out backwards, but this is the automatic watering, which I'm gonna show you here. It connects to tubing, which is connected finally to my rain barrel, which we talked about that in another video. Even though it's not connected exactly how it's supposed to be to the rain gutter here, it's collecting rain just fine. And I have that connected to my timer, which is, like I said, feeding my torpedo pots. And if you can see in there, each pot, let me see if I can get, each pot is connected to each other by these white connectors, and it goes all the way through down to the last pot. So all of these pots are connected, and they're being watered automatically. Here I just want to show, these are regular potatoes. These are orange sweet potatoes that are growing nicely. So I'll have to dig those up in a video for you. Back here we have my ruby red grapefruit tree, which I have to I have to come and trim back some of this palm tree. And then back here my avocado tree is growing nicely, but I'm pretty sure that wants some more sun. This grew from seed, and now look at it, like it's even trying to grow up through this archway. So I have to do some stuff. I have to get my backyard together, y'all. This was my first attempt at getting my backyard together, getting these torpedo pots together, mowing the lawn, you know, making this walkway a little more manageable. Oh, let me show you on the starfruit tree. We got some buds coming in, so hopefully we'll get some starfruit. I don't know, because it's about to get cold. But I really can't wait to get mangoes, but I don't see any sites of potential mango growth. So we'll continue to see about that. And then I think that's really all for the backyard that I have for you in terms of updates. So I'm gonna pause the video and go back inside. For the end of the video, I want to show you the update of my crack key method experiment. So I am going to point some things out to you. The lettuce grows okay. The Lola Rosa was doing well, but as you can see right now, it's kind of falling, and the medium below is not enough. These jars are too small. So I would need to do this in a larger container. And then this lettuce, I believe this was the butterhead lettuce. This grew so like fast, so quick, so beautiful, but then the leaves died and I chopped them off and I tried to save it, but as you can see here, can you see? It's going to seed. Let me get this in focus. Nope, it's not gonna work with me, but it's starting to go to seed. When that happens, the lettuce gets really bitter. So I did learn something. This does work, but these jars are way too small. These quart jars, way too small. The medium runs out probably within the first 3 weeks. And I just wanted to leave it here to capture this on this video with you, that it does work. But again, it needs to be in a bigger jar. Okay. So guys, I am super excited about the new things that are planted in the garden. The corn, the Jamaican Scotch bonnet peppers, the broccoli, I think I planted the mitoyo eggplants. They're supposed to be like super sweet and juicy. You can eat it raw even. Like they say, it's so sweet, it even tastes amazing raw. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for, hopefully the bush beans do actually grow, but even if not, the gold moss. And I'm excited to see how the fig plant reacts to being in that larger pot, being in the torpedo pot, and getting automatic and more routine watering. And excited to see how the jalapenos from the garden system grow outside, because that's another thing that I liked about the garden home, is that I could transfer things from the hydroponic system to outside. So we've got so many things to be looking forward to in next month's video. So I hope that you join me then, but I am so glad that you joined me today. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with a friend, like this video. Follow me on my other social media platforms that I'm going to have below in the description box. If you have any questions or comments about gardening, any tips about gardening, please place those in the comment section below as well. But again, I do want to thank you for joining me on this wonderful Wednesday and taking part in my Grow Some Food series. I hope you're growing some food for yourself as well. Be blessed and stay healthy.